Hey everyone, this is your girl Lala, aka the baddest one on YouTube, and I haven't done a motivational speak out from God knows when, and it might be a little long, so it might be a little teeny tiny rant. So pretty much in the caption it says, "Since when? Since when it's okay to sit there and judge somebody how they look, and off the bat you think how that person is." Prime example. You don't see a female interacting with so much dudes out there, um then automatically you think she's gay. Or, and don't get me wrong, I have nothing wrong, I have no issues with the LGBT community, because guess what, majority of my friends are gay, so I don't want to hear it. Or you see a bunch of dudes, not, say if a dude doesn't want to go ahead and holler at the next baddie or video vixen, "Oh, that nigga soft, that nigga gay." No. How you know if these people are focused on themselves? How you think they probably out there just grinding to get where they at? Grinding to get that money, grinding to keep that platform. And then on top of that, because I came across a situation where for some reason, I got judged, and I didn't take it to offense. I just thought it was funny as hell. For some reason, I got judged because of the fact that I didn't, for some reason, interact enough with a bunch of dudes, or whereas the way I talk and the way I carry myself, I was a lesbian. And I'm like, okay, I had a lot of boyfriends, so that don't make no sense. Just because I'm not out there trying to bust it wide open with every man out there, because there's a lot of females that do that. And I'm like, last time I checked, I have morals and I have respect for myself. So any woman who has morals and respect for herself is not willing to go out there and bust it wide open with every man and not be up on some dude's face. Does that make her a lesbian? Because if that's the case, there's some women out there who's full on lesbians, and they don't go up there and be up on women's faces and be like, "Oh, where the bitch is at?" No, they got respect for themselves too. The fuck? Or since when it's okay to run up on somebody and act like you want to tell them what to do when it comes to their brand? Meaning, you got people who want to sit there, and I explained this over and over and over in previous videos, either in my Instagram, on my way to work, or a couple of my motivational speakouts. You got people who will just run up to you, and it's not like the people like strangers or the trolls or the haters. Now it's people that you know is running up to you, telling you what to do with your brand. But where were you before, when I was started in the nitty gritty bottom? Where were y'all when I was, let's see, starting with whatever little I have? Because I didn't have that much. Where were y'all? That's the problem with people. People figure like they know you. They want to come at you sideways and be like, "Oh, well, I think you should do this. Well, I think you should do that." Since when that's okay? That's not okay. But then you get in your feelings, and I swear to God, please do not come from my inbox and ask me if I'm talking about you. Because if it doesn't apply to you, keep it pushing. Keep it pushing, because you might get ignored. You might be left on red. I promise you that, on a stack of Bibles, you'll be left on red. So I started out, like I said, I started out with little to nothing, and I had people run up to me, act like they want to tell me what to do. Where were y'all when I had 10 subscribers? Don't worry, I'll wait. Then, since when it's okay to not take this person's platform too seriously? Because you got people out there, mind you, it's not the strangers, it's not your fans. It's people you know. They don't take your shit seriously. They don't. Just like those same ones that want to run up to you and tell you what to do, they'll inbox you, they'll call. If you have a conversation with them via phone or they talk to you in person, they act like they want to slip in what they want to do, want you to do. And then you got to come out there and being polite instead of popping off. Say, hey, that's cute and all, but that's not the direction I'm going. Then you got, like I said, those same people that want to confuse your brand with somebody else's brand. And you got to explain yourself over and over. That don't make no sense. That means you're not out there supporting that brand. You're confusing it with this brand, that brand, this brand, that brand. Like, one thing I'm going to tell y'all right now, I run a YouTube channel. I do skits sometimes. I do story times. I do wrestling reviews, especially to the events I go to. Also, I do movie reviews when I go to the movies. So, I don't do a blog. I don't sit down on the computer and type up a whole paragraph or paragraphs. No, the most paragraph I would type is in my description box. I don't do a podcast. That's not how I roll. I mean, I seen podcasts and I know a couple of people who does podcasts. That's a whole different beast out there. That's not how I roll. And then another thing that annoys the crap out of me is like, oh yeah, Lala the vlogger. Where in God's green earth did you see me vlog? Wake up, turn my camera on, and let y'all view the my whole day. I never done that. So you can't just put somebody's platform or somebody's brand with others. That's not how this works. If you don't understand, don't assume. Don't assume. The one thing that irritates me the most is when people tend to assume, whereas, oh, Lala, how's your blog? And I'm going to really snap at you. It's like, I don't do that shit. Try again. That means you're not out there looking at my shit. That means that you're not out there respecting any other else's brand. You got other people who will tell them, oh, well, how's your promos? You can't come to somebody saying, oh, how's their promos, and they're not out there doing promos. I don't see nobody running up to, that's like y'all running up to Cardi B saying, oh, well, how's your mixtapes doing? Cardi B's not doing mixtapes right now. She's coming out with singles. That's like y'all running up to Nicki Minaj saying, oh, how's Young Money doing? She's not out there with Young Money. She's doing her own thing. That's like people run up to Beyonce and say, oh, how's Destiny's Child doing? Knowing damn well she on tour with Jay-Z. So that doesn't make no sense at all. So one thing is like, since when, another thing I want to go ahead and point out, since when is okay you want to be gung-ho and try to figure out who's messing with who, trying to figure out information so you could get lured, so you could lure that person's in. Mind your fucking business. All right? Stop worrying about people's dick, somebody working up people's pussy. Like, worry about your own shit. Okay? You don't like people run up to you talking about, oh, well, you need to worry about your ass being a thot out here in these streets. And that goes for guys and girls. Because both of y'all are some nosy ass motherfuckers. I'm just putting it out there. I'm sorry. If it don't apply to you, you're good. Keep it moving. Keep it pushing. Keep it moving. Since when it is okay for society to feel like, what is an ideal man or what is an ideal woman? An ideal woman is not some woman who, and I'm not saying this for every woman out there. If you want to go under the knife and get some fake ass titty and a fake ass, that's you. Do you, boo-boo. But at the same time, the message that some women be putting out there, oh, it's okay to have fake tits. It's okay to have the fake ass. And some of the fake ass is either filled with silicone or filled with that whatever crap that be going up in there, that they be going to the hotels, the roach motels, or they go in somebody's basement and put that shit on their ass. Majority of them is not BBLs. BBLs is like they take the fat from your stomach and they put it in your backside. That's something that I could get a free, you get a free pass on. Or where dudes, whereas they say the ideal of a dude is, oh, he gotta have a 6-pack, he gotta have an 8-pack, he gotta be tall, he gotta look like muscular, he gotta look like this, which is not the case. Now these days, a lot of women appreciate men how they look. A man could be having a 2-pack, a belly. They still rock with him. They still rock with him. There's some dudes that's chubby. They still rock with him. I remember a couple of dudes I dated were chubby. Okay? So there's some dudes that's like skinny. Some females rock with them. There's some females. Oh, sorry, my phone went off. There's some females that's like thick, that's like big like me. Dudes still rock with them. There's some females that's small, size 2, size 3, size 4, skinny as hell. My God. They still rock with her. So all those things in society, they building on your guys' brain that it's okay to have like the muscular body, be all tone looking like you GQ, or whereas it's okay to have the fake tits and fake ass and the long Brazilian hair. Cut that shit out. Everybody needs to just learn how to love themselves. But till then, this is all I have. Yes, I'm wearing a scarf because it's late and it's time for me to go to sleep and I need to tie my hair down because last time I checked, I had braids and then I got to keep them fresh. So I want nobody come in my comments, oh, Lala got a scarf on. No, because if it was Rihanna or Cardi B or Beyonce or Nicki Minaj, y'all would not be saying nothing about them wearing a scarf. So I don't want to hear it. This is your girl Lala, aka the baddest woman on YouTube, saying good night. Peace out.